All right, so this video is going to walk you through the instructions for the modules right here. Day one, Alexa, why study history? And so with this Alexa, why study history? There's a couple of things here. Number one, there's an expectation that you've already gone through this introduction. And so just real briefly, so the introduction to thinking like an historian. Remember, we are talking about, or we're using the topic of the American Civil Rights Movement to go through this module. And so the purpose of this module is of thinking like an historian, is to allow the students to get an idea of the types of skills they're going to be expected to use this year or in this class, and get an idea of where they might be at as far as their level of proficiency in regards to that skill. Same thing for the teacher, right? It's an idea to see where you guys are at, and that way I can, that helps inform my instruction, and it gives me an idea how to better support you. When we get across some skills that we typically struggle in, I need to offer more support, or there's some skills that as a whole our class does reasonably well with, then I don't have to, or the expectation is I don't have to give as much support or put into place a lot of scaffolding items here because we are reasonably comfortable with that skill. So the expectation here is you've gone through this, you've made a copy of the course planner, which can be found in the digital tools information, information right here. You've made a copy of that course planner, and then you've gone through and you've already started, the reading, the thinking about race. You've given us some ideas about these essential questions. You've done the text-to-text activity. You have gone through and responded to this discussion board, and you've voted and taken that survey of the power of laws. You have shared your thoughts about the power of laws. And now you're here, right? So the expectation is that you completed all of those assignments and those journal entries leading up to this point. All right, so Alexa, why study history part one? So day one of our Thinking Like an Historian module will examine the importance of studying history through analysis and annotation. That means like the making of notes, right? Comments, underlining stuff, just marking it up of a secondary source, all right? And then after annotating, students are going to identify and support the three most important reasons they feel are the three most important reasons to study history in their opinion. And that part of the activity right here is going to be very similar to that contract self-reflection slide deck that you use. You'll see a lot of the similarities there as far as the format and the expectations. Next, you're going to express your understanding of the importance and value of studying history through the creation of meme. So maybe text and writing it, you're like, I don't really feel comfortable. Maybe Beller didn't get my point or the message I was trying to get across to him. Well, for those people that feel that way, man, boom, you can create a meme that really sums up and puts in a concise visual way why the study of history is important. And then finally, you're going to use a video found on the slide deck to be able to gauge where you fall, all right, and the various skills that we're going to be looking at this semester and through this module, and you're going to be performing a self-assessment. So some materials and resources that you're going to need. This slide deck is going to ask you to make a copy of it. You're going to say yes, right? And you're putting it into your American One Google folder. If you haven't made a Google folder yet for American One, you need to do so ASAP, and you can look under the welcome module for instructions there. All right, so this is the why study history thing. I'll come back to that here in just a moment. This hyperlink right here, because I'm asking you to annotate a text, and I've given you a copy of that text in the slide deck, watch this video so you understand how to annotate that text. All right. How you can do that and submit it through Canvas. So this will walk you through that. That's going to be a really important video because you're going to be expected to submit your annotated text through Canvas and through this page right here. So you're going to need to know that information. Why Study History by Peter Stearns. This text is in English and in Spanish. The English is on top, the Spanish is at the bottom. You can also remember, you can also, if you're just you don't want to go all the way down to the bottom, what you can do is go to Tools, Translate Document, or maybe you need it in another another language. You can translate that document and it will translate to any language that you want. All right, so that's going to be key there. If you get read alouds or you prefer for me to read aloud, this video right here is a video of me reading the thing aloud. And if you want it in a different language, you can copy and paste the text from this Google Doc into this website and it will read it aloud in that language. So I don't speak Spanish, and so rather than butcher those words, I'll give you an option there. How to change subtitles and closed captions in YouTube. That is something that you're going to want to do. All right, so you're going to the instructions here is you're reading that Google that article, Why Study History, and you're following those instructions on that video of how to annotate through Canvas. All right, you're going to submit your annotated text. All right, through this assignment page. Right, so you're submitting. You're following these instructions to submit the annotated text of this on this assignment page. You will submit the rest of the completed slide deck on the next assignment page. So let's go to that next assignment page right here. All right, so this is just another link to the same slide deck. You don't need to click on it again. Instructions: continue to work through this day one slide deck. You will submit a shared link to your slide deck through this Canvas page. All slides should be completed as well as a self-evaluation. All right, so what slides need to be completed? So express yourself, create a meme, right? And about the importance of studying history, right? To either persuade your peers to study history or comparatively show your new understanding of the importance of history education. Create a meme here and put it in this box. So I think going to, like, if you Google, meme generator or something like that, you'll find a lot of different websites. If you need a tutorial, you can go to YouTube, how to generate a meme, right? And it will walk you through how to generate a meme, and you can put it in here. Then on this slide, you are watching this video, get an understanding of the various skills that you can expect to use this semester, and then when you're ready, complete this self-evaluation. All right, so this is the form here that's also linked right there. And then, so you're going to go through this. For each sub-skill, you're going to rank yourself on a scale of 1 to 4. Once you have completed the section, you should record your average on the Google slide, right? So you go through those sections, and then once you complete that section, you want to type in the average score here, all right? Once you're done with the meme and the self-evaluation, you want to share, all right? So really easy to do, press that share button, all right? And then go here, change the link to anyone in the school system, can copy it or can view it. You want to copy that link, press done, and then you want to submit that here, right? I will get the response in the self-evaluation, but you want to submit that slide deck here so I can get your rankings, so I can see your meme, and so I can see your average score. All right, and that is it. If there's any questions about this, please let me know. This was assigned on August 26th, and the expectation here is that it is done before class by August 27th.